Guys, today I'm going to give you 10 tips which will help you to become a CFO. Many students and qualified professionals have been asking me about how to become a CFO. Because I've been a CFO for different companies, I felt that I should share this information with you. Hi, I'm the Commerce Specialist. Welcome to my channel where you'll find content covering various academic qualifications and professional certifications, including life-changing business ideas and hacks. So let's discuss what it takes to become a CFO. Number one, you have to choose the industry. Initially, it is very important. You will be thinking, yes, CFO can be in any industry. Yes, you are right. But initially, you need to plan. For example, banking. Once you get qualified, try to get a job in banking industry. So if I give you my example, while I was studying, I had this industry in mind, financial institutions, banking or non-banking financial institutions. So what I aimed at is first getting a job in a bank, especially in accounting and finance department. That's the first step. Choosing industry is important because it has to match your inclinations, your expertise, your previous experience, your likes and dislikes. You can't do something well if you don't like it. So please, initially for the first time at least, have a target industry where you would like to excel and go to the dream designation. The other thing is you got to start small. Once getting qualified, nobody will take you as a CFO. You have to have that patience. As I said, start small, enter the accounting and finance department, then make your way to the top of the ladder. The third important thing is you got to be very, very good in some core areas. You cannot become a CFO or you cannot excel as a CFO as we speak in 2022 if you don't know data analytics, if you don't know financial reporting, if you don't know audit requirements, if you don't know taxation, if you don't know compliance, if you don't know the regulatory requirements, if you don't know budgeting, you don't know the key tools of decision making. All these are very important areas a would-be CFO to be an expert in. The number fourth one, I said, you have to find an organization where you can spread your wings, which means where you are given multiple tasks and they trust you with that. Initially, it sounds difficult that why should I do multitasking? Why should I take on so much burden of work? It is important for you to understand the dynamics of the organization, especially relevant to accounting and finance at the moment. The fifth important area is value addition. That is what you can bring on the table. If you're working in an organization, try to add value. Now, this can be done by suggesting better accounting and finance policies, procedures, which in terms brings efficiency and effectiveness of operations. That is adding value. If you cannot add value, organization will not look at you as a change expert. Organization will not depend on you. They will not take you as somebody who can lead the organization in future. If you don't add value at regular intervals, you will not be taken as a person whom the organization can trust their finances. The next one is know the game behind the numbers. As an accountant, a professional accountant, you understand the numbers. You should know how to explain people who don't have the financial background, especially those who are the key people. Even sometimes you have to take difficult decisions, but you need to understand why these difficult decisions are taken, and if these difficult decisions are taken now, where it will take the organization. So if you're able to explain the game behind the numbers to your superiors, they will understand your financial plan and they will have a lot of trust and confidence in you. The next and the most important one is you got to network. Network with CFOs. As I always say, you are what your company is. If I hang around with people who are employed, if I have friends and relatives who are all employed, I cannot be an entrepreneur. There is very less probability that I'll become an entrepreneur because all my friends, my company, they are all working 9 to 5. I will also have the same mindset. If I am a lazy person, I cannot be an athlete. I cannot win a gold medal in the Olympics. So you are what your company is. Network with people who are in high positions. There are online and offline clubs which you can join of CFOs, of finance directors. Only then you'll have the same mindset, the same approach. If you're hanging around, I'm just giving you a designation. Let's say most of your friends are cashiers in the bank. Yes, they're doing an important duty, but you will have that mentality. If you hang around with finance directors, with CFOs, with finance controllers, you will think like them. The next one is key functions. You not only need to understand accounting, finance, auditing, financial reporting, but you got to understand operations of the company, the supply chain, the legal requirements, the marketing aspect, because marketing also is very much integrated with finance. Your finance decisions have effect on marketing. Your marketing decisions will have an effect on finance and accounting. So you need to understand not only the accounting and finance part, but the supply chain, the human resources, the IT, the operations, the market. All these you got to be very good at. Becoming a CFO requires some specific traits. Obviously, you got to be good with numbers, but you got to be a very good and effective communicator. You should be able to articulate goals. You should be able to cast vision. You should be able to manage complex projects and people. You should be able to work under stress and still focus. Another important area should be very, very careful about is whatever they do in the organization, in their role. Please keep this in mind. Whether you are about to become a CFO or you have already become a CFO, never go in contradiction with the interest of the key stakeholders. Here I would like to remind you of Menlo's stakeholder analysis matrix. So I'm not going to discuss that detail, but there are some stakeholders who have high interest in the company's affairs and they have high power. So never try to swim against the tide. Whatever policies you bring in, keep in mind the expectations, the aims of the key stakeholders who are very powerful and they have a high interest in the operations of the company. Never go against it. Everything you should do should be leading towards achievement of key stakeholders' objectives. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not the least, you must have a professional certification. I don't want to name one, there are many, but if you have a professional certification, your chances of becoming a CFO is 4x as compared to you having just an MBA from a top university. In the end, I would like to wish you all the best towards your CFO journey. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have any queries relating to this, please leave it in the comment section. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, press the bell notification button so that you don't miss my videos. If you like this video, please share it with a dear and near one so that others can also benefit. Thank you very much for your precious time.